So, one thing that has been heavily on my mind is honestly healing from all of these things that continue to repeat themselves. Over the past couple of years, I have faced a bully that continues to take advantage of me, manipulate me, gaslight me, just exhibit all of the toxic behaviors. And this bully has showed up in different people. It has not been one particular person. It has showed up in various areas in my life. And I have had to learn how to stand up for myself. I have had to learn how not to be the victim. And it has been so difficult to move in this space because I've always been taught to take the high road, or I've always been taught to turn the other cheek, or I've always cared about other people's feelings, other people's lives more than I cared about my own. And so now being in a place where I still to my core just have that kindness and that genuineness and that just purity when it comes to connections to others and caring for others, that not taking the high road is very foreign to me. But this is why the high road should no longer exist in your life. My grandma has always taught me to choose my battles. And I think that one thing that I missed from choosing my battles is that I wasn't really choosing my battles by taking the high road. I was avoiding my battles altogether. And so that has caused me to go into this repetitive cycle of trauma where someone with aggressive energy and with manipulation and with toxicity does something that causes me harm mentally and emotionally. And when someone causes you harm mentally and emotionally, there is also physical harm there, because you go into a space where it is difficult to take care of yourself. It is difficult to show up in a way that you should, to make sure that things are taken care of in your everyday life. And so it's a whole, all of it is interconnected. And now I am in a place where I have had to face the bully. I could not choose the battle if I wanted to, because if I was going to choose the battle, I wouldn't have chose the ones that I've had to fight over the past couple years. And so I say all of that to say this: do not confuse the high road or turning the other cheek with taking care of the issue altogether, because you get no justice that way. You only take that path of suffering. It is the path of suffering when that is the direction that you take, instead of really choosing your battles, really facing them, and really holding those boundaries that you need in order to preserve yourself, preserve your character, preserve just your integrity and who you are as a person and how you want to exist. All of that is worth being protected. And I wholeheartedly understand the trauma that comes from never feeling safe, never feeling protected, always being in a space of chaos. Chaos becomes the norm when you don't know what it's like to feel safe. That is what it boils down to. When you don't know what it's like to feel safe, people sense it out. people know that this is a person that I can take advantage of. This is a person that I can bully. This is a person that I can manipulate. This is a person that I can control. They know these things. And so when you have lived that life of never feeling safe, never having a safety net, you navigate life so recklessly, because what's the point? I don't feel safe anyway. So I say all of that to say this: you are worth protecting, you are worth preserving, you are worth loving, you are number one in your life. You have to wake up every day as you. Don't allow the bully to win. Be smart in the tactics that you use in order to defeat this energy. I am speaking to myself because apparently the battles just have taken a hold of me. But this is what happens when you ignore your intuition, or when your intuition is just out of whack because you're in a process of healing. You just went through something very difficult. And I know where I've been over the past couple of years. I know what I've experienced. I know that it's been difficult. But now that I am moving forward, it is time for me to take care of myself. It is time for me to face the bully. So I hope that today you choose to face your bully in that cycle and heal from constantly being in chaos, constantly being taken advantage of, constantly being mistreated, and constantly feeling unsafe in your own body.